It's a struggle every day to do anything. I've become almost immobile. I feel like I'm not only destroying my life, but I'm destroying my brother Benji's too. I don't know if Dr. Nalzardan can help me, but I've been praying every day that the doctor's appointment goes good.
I've been working to stick to the doctor's diet the past few weeks. I do have my cheat days, but even when I do that, I make sure my portion sizes are smaller.
My food addiction is absolutely killing me.
So I would drive 1,300 miles to come see you and help you through this journey.
But if you're using a breakup as an excuse to let your health slip, that's not acceptable because you look like you have gained a lot. So I'm guessing you have been using food to cope. So how much you weigh?
Well, I'm up to around 410 the last time I weighed.
This is not good.
Welcome back to I Can't See My Toes Anymore with Dr. Now. That's his new show. No, I'm just kidding. This is My 600-Pound Life. Where are they now? David and Benji, which was an episode that I actually really liked. I think mainly just because it's the dynamic between two brothers to get to that size. And I have an older brother that's probably about 600 pounds, but anytime you say anything to him about it, he says ignorance is bliss. And he also says, if I ever get cancer, just don't tell me. Like, that's kind of his approach to life, and it works for him. He's 40 years old. Hopefully he'll want to do something about it one day. But this episode is also shared with Erica, who had like one of the worst backstories I think I've ever seen on the show. Like, it was something horrific, okay? I don't even want to dive into it, but she did end up kind of like saying, oh, I want to lose inches. But then she gained inches, got a boyfriend. She was looking for inches in different places, okay? But let's see how these guys are doing. Apparently, they've dropped, one of the brothers has dropped 361 pounds. I'm thinking that's David, the one that was pushing 800 pounds. But let's give it a go and see if Dr. Now gave them their toes back or not.
I literally can't believe my life now. Since I started this journey, I'm a changed man. And life now is a lot different. So far, you know, I've lost over 300 pounds. And with every pound, I can feel it. My clothes fit different, and I feel great.
Also, I mean, he's literally half the man he used to be. Once you weigh half of where you were before when you started the damn thing, like, something kind of clicks in you, like, man, how was I ever even living life how I was before? It kind of sucks, but this guy definitely got his life back if he's half the man he was.
Losing this much weight, it's been a pretty big game changer. I can breathe, I can walk better, move better. You know, it's easier for me to get out and do things now. It kind of makes me feel good being able to do stuff.
My old friend Oxygen.
Babe, I'm home.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What you doing?
I want to get something to eat, so.
Was she in the last episode? I don't know. Maybe I should recap and rewatch the first episodes before I try these out, but I don't remember her at all. I just remember the brother and him saying he wasn't going to get surgery until his brother could get it too.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okie dokie.
I'm looking forward to going out to eat with David today. He loves to do stuff. He loves to be everywhere. You can't slow him down lately.
All you have to do is put a little bit of an incline in front of us. Our knees are kind of damaged from time, so if you've lived at 800 pounds for some years, a little hill will stop you. It'll at least hurt your knees, but good for him, man.
I wasn't able to just get out, have a night on the town when I was 700 pounds. Now that I've lost all the weight, you know, I can pretty much get out and do what I want. You know, even though I'm with Mary, you know, everybody thinks you have to worry about what the other person thinks, but I've kind of do my own thing and I do what I want. Nobody really can stop me anymore.
I mean, generally, you kind of care what the other person you're with is thinking, right? Maybe just a little bit. Maybe he don't give a damn, though. He's like, we didn't go line dancing when I was 800 pounds, but we sure as like hell sat in the drive-through disco.
I have nothing to hold me down. You know, I have the wind on my back, not pushing against me anymore. This place is packed. This whole process has changed my life. I don't live to eat now. I live to live.
Also, we had like superstorm like Sandy come through when I was 600 pounds, and I was out and about. That wind was not moving me. I was walking around doing whatever. You're pretty much an immovable force. A wind at your back, wind at your front, it don't friggin' matter where the wind is. You ain't going nowhere.
I like to go out to the clubs. I like to go out dancing. You know, just pretty much anything I could step into, I like to get into it. Try new things, meet new people. Compared to I was 2 years ago, I was a dead man, you know, literally. And now I live life to the fullest.
I'm really proud of you, babe. Very proud of how much you've accomplished.
Thank you. It means a lot.
If they're going out and eating like that a lot, right? If they're eating like that a lot, okay, I'm just saying the weight's probably going to end up start weaseling its way back in there, one Wendy's burger at a time, but it'll come back.
My brother's accomplished a lot too.
Yeah, Benji has. Benji's done really good too.
Yep. We've come a long way.
Yeah, y'all have.
I didn't even dare to imagine.
Uh-oh. She's about one Dr. Now visit away from her being on the TV show, isn't she? But she's not that big, okay? Maybe, but she does have some icing on her lap, so she must have been a Krispy Kreme earlier. She snuck there before dinner with you, buddy.
That me and Benji could achieve this at all, much less in a year. I know my brother is still making progress because when I see him, he looks like he's losing weight. I know he's focused on having the skin surgery, and I think he's working to make sure that he hits his goal and gets approved.
At least I hope that's friggin' icing, because if it's not, we got a whole nother conversation in a Jerry Springer episode with junk food coming up.
You about ready?
Yep, ready?
Life is great, you know, it's a challenge every day. I'm still losing weight, but it's slowing some. However, I don't know if I want to get more surgery because I feel like a whole new person and like I've already hit my goal. So I'm just happy right now and excited to continue this journey. I am not giving in or going back to the way it was. So I'm going to keep working hard to keep my life this way, no matter what.
I really respect that whole mindset. Like, none of us want to go back at the same time. If he keeps eating like that and thinking like the restriction on his stomach will just keep him losing weight forever, it's not going to work out that way. Sadly, your stomach will stretch out. I still can't eat nearly as much as I used to, but if I wanted to, I know I can go the total opposite direction if I just ate junk all day. So hopefully he's doing some dieting. Okay, 1 year, current weight 218, total weight loss 365. So this must be the brother. Well, damn, the brother dropped a lot. Dickinson, Texas.
I'm still getting used to how much my body has changed. Having lost almost 400 pounds in the past year has been more of an adjustment than I realized it would be. The changes are obviously mostly all good because I have much better quality of life. The sagging skin is the only really big downside to my weight loss. And that's what I'm struggling with right now because it's getting extremely uncomfortable. So I want to get rid of it. And I'm scared if I don't soon, it's going to become more of a problem. Hey, I'm going to go down the street. You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, he was like one of the ones that was like, I don't need this surgery. I can do just fine without it. And then I guess decided to hop on board with the brother, which good for him because he probably got his life back in a whole like different way too, even though he was definitely more mobile than the brother in the previous episode, right?
What are you gonna do? Go skateboard?
We're going to walk a skateboard. Be careful.
I
She
love
looks
being
like a
able to
ball
spend
of
time with
joy.
my family instead of just watching them from the couch. Especially my daughter because she's getting older and I don't have a lot of time before she's grown and out of the house.
I'm excited about my dad being healthier. I just hope that he can get his skin done and he can do more. I want to do more traveling with my dad.
And my next appointment with Dr. Now is in a little over a month, and I'm working hard to make the progress I should. So hopefully Dr. Now will feel like I'm ready for the skin surgery when I go back for my checkup. David's
The thing with like the skin surgery, I'm not sure how it works with my 600-pound life, but you kind of have to document, if you want your insurance to pay for it at least, you have to document that like it's having a negative effect on your life, maybe giving you rashes, something of that sort. But I don't think they have to do that with the show. I think they just have to like make the positive weight loss, and then Dr. Now kind of blesses them with taking away some of the sag.
still isn't sure he wants to get skin removal. With all his weight loss, he's trying to figure out his new life in a lot of ways.
You need to eat a little something.
But I know what I want. I definitely want the skin surgery as soon as possible.
Can you guys tell me why she looks so pissed off? This should be like, surprise, this is the greatest thing ever. We got our lives back. But I haven't seen a friggin' smile creep on her face for a second. She just seems mad at the world.
You don't realize the excess skin will be this bad when you start your weight loss journey. And each day it gets worse. So I know I'm not gonna be able to go much longer without it getting to an unbearable place.
I feel like Benji's gained a lot more confidence since he's lost a lot of his weight, and I think he feels proud about it, but he does have a lot of hanging skin that does pull down on him, that is holding him back.
The excess skin, it's already slowing me down some, and there's been a few days that I haven't been able to do much because of how chafed I am. And it's scaring me because I can't let myself go backwards.
That's what I'm talking about with like the rashes and the documenting, like, okay, well, this is having a negative effect on my life. Yeah, but chafing, something like that, of course it's gonna friggin' happen. You've got like an inner tube around your stomach, right? I've friggin' got it. Everybody's got it. You got to keep some kind of cream on hand or some kind of powder just until you can get rid of it, you know?
I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen. So I have to stay determined and make this happen as soon as I can for me and my family.
All right, so Erica, current weight 258. So she lost 404 pounds and reconnected with Jimmy, which the negative in me, the first time I saw Jimmy, thought this guy needs an address to parole to, but maybe he's a great guy. Maybe I'm just being an a-hole. Who knows? Sometimes I do that.
It's been 2 months since me and Jimmy moved to Houston to start our new life. I've been loving every minute of it. I've lost over 400 pounds and I have my dream guy. So it just feels like I'm living this incredible life that I never would have thought was even possible for me anymore. But it's
Oh, good for her. This guy looks like he's enjoying every minute of it too. Just a ball of joy again. Why do the like significant others in this episode look so damn angry all the time? But if the beds are rocking, don't come a knocking. And it's not just because I need the EMTs to come pick me up off the floor. She's lost a lot of freaking weight, okay?
all thanks to Jimmy because he's been my inspiration for the past 8 months.
Jimmy John.
Having him in my life and by my side makes me feel like I'm in a fairy tale because he's been spoiling me by taking me to all these nice places. And I can't wait to do even more with him and for the life we're gonna have together.
I would love to see what these nice places are, because I think when you get to that level, your idea of nice, it's not like, oh, we're going to friggin' Nobu or something like that. Like Applebee's is friggin' gourmet because you couldn't even walk in there before. You have to curbside pick up everything. So maybe nice little drive-through, whatever. All that's gourmet to us at that point.
You're pretty beautiful, babe.
Thank you.
He smiled.
We started talking about taking some big steps in our relationship once I get my skin removal, like marriage and starting a family. So this
Damn, why don't you guys slow down a little bit? They haven't been together that long, right? I don't know. Maybe good for her. Good for Erica. I'm just shit talking at this point. I'm just being an a-hole.
is all just a dream come true. The plan is that we first need to finalize our move to Houston. So we've been talking about buying a home together. And to raise money for that, I'm gonna go back to California to sell the stuff I wasn't able to bring with me to Houston. And once we do that, I still need to have another big surgery with my skin removal.
So, quick question. Is he bringing any kind of assets to this, or do you just have to finance everything involved with this house? Is he also going on the loan for the house? There's so many questions I have, so many ways that this could get screwed up, and I'm thinking you might want a prenup if he ain't got no damn money, right?
My next appointment with Dr. Now is in a couple of months, and I plan to stay focused through all of this to lose what I need to get approved for that, so I can get closer to finishing my weight loss journey and the life me and Jimmy can't wait to start together.
All right, 1 year, 1 month. Benji.
I have my next appointment with Dr. Now today, and I'm headed there alone because things have been a little rocky between me and David recently. He's thinking through a lot of big life changes, some I don't necessarily agree with. He's not even sure he wants to get skin removal surgery in the near future, but I still.
Okay, but weren't you like not sure you wanted to even get the weight loss surgery and he kind of pushed for you to come along, if I remember correctly? But yeah, David, I don't know, the way he was eating out and talking about how he got his life back, I kind of figured he was just going to slide back the other way, honestly.
Feel like I really need my surgery as soon as possible, and I'm trying not to let what's going on between us slow me down or get in the way of that.
Benjamin?
But it hasn't been as easy to make the progress I hoped I would this past month. And I know I'm not where I need to be today. I was at 218 last time I was here to see Dr. Now. But since I'm in the 200s now, I can use a regular scale at home. So I know I've gained and my progress isn't where it should be today.
245.
Damn. So that's, I don't know how long it's been since he's been there, but 20, I mean, I kind of expect everybody to go back a little bit, even with this whole like shoulder injury or whatever, all those screws I got in my shoulder, I got a little depressed. I put some weight on 'em. I'm working on getting it back off though, but I'm like 4 years out of surgery, not like 1.
I've been trying, it's just been really hard with what's been going on with me and David and how painful all my excess skin is now. It's been difficult not to fall back into old habits, but I know I'll get a handle on things like I need if Dr. Now gives me a goal to hit to get to my skin removal instead of giving me a hard time today.
Well, you're definitely about to get a hard time, but at the same time, some people take like criticism, they let it kind of drive them in the wrong direction. I personally think criticism's a good thing, right? It can either like motivate you, fuel you, or it can just cause you to totally shut down.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
You sure about that, Benji? Because over the last 2 months, you gained 27 pounds. So you're stacking a lot?
Well, here's what happened, Doc. I tripped, I fell, I landed on a Snicker, it went into my no-no zone, so, yep, we got a chocolate in our crack.
Oh,
Eating, what, 2-3 times a day?
3 times a day.
You're trying to tell me that almost 30 pounds just magically appeared on your body.
No, I've been stress eating some because of some things, or partly because my excess skin's making me struggle. So that's been discouraging.
So it's past time for you to start psychotherapy to help you deal with that.
I think skin removal will help me more.
You're not worried about your weight gain, and you think what you need right now is skin removal.
Yeah.
Okay, so typical guy approach to things. No one to worry about things in head, just want to get the physical part right. But emotionally, I think it probably plays just as much of a part as physically to weight loss. So if you're not mentally checked in or you're mentally going through something, I do think you tend to put on weight or stress eat if you're an emotional eater, which I guess he is.
You have a medical degree I don't know about. It sounds like you're getting too overconfident, and that's bad recipe right now. You had a little bit of irregularity in the lab. So are you still drinking?
Huh?
Do you drink any alcohol?
Every now and then.
How often is every now and then?
Maybe every other weekend, maybe.
Every other weekend, and what do you drink?
Liquor.
Typically, when somebody asks you a question and your response is, huh? It means that you friggin' heard it. You just don't want to answer it. But all right, go ahead, Benji.
Just liquor, huh?
Yeah, just liquor.
How much?
Maybe a couple glasses.
Okay, because your liver function is a little bit off. So I'm a little bit concerned with that. So you need to stop that immediately because, the liver function can be allergic reaction
Right.
to alcohol. And if it continues, it could become something life-threatening for you. So your priority right now is to give up drinking and to stop the overeating before your situation gets out of hand. You got that?
Yes, sir.
I hope so. But to help you make the right choices, I'm going to set you up with psychotherapy. And if you start going to that and get under 210 and your liver function returns to normal, then I will consider skin removal for you. Eating.
Also, I'm thinking the odds of him actually going to therapy, not that high. I don't think he wants to do that. I didn't want to do that part of it either, but it wasn't really offered to me like that.
You can do that?
Yes, sir.
Good. You said the excess skin is bothering you. Do you have a lot of it?
A bunch of it.
So it's hanging around your stomach.
Yep.
All right. Let me get you stand up, see how much it hangs.
That's what she said. But okay, from the starting scene to right now, you can kind of tell where he puts all his weight on because his tends to go right there. I think like each person puts on weight in different places. I tend to show it in my face real quick whenever I start to put on a little bit of weight, but
yeah, that's a lot of extra skin everywhere. You got some weakness in muscle too. So taking off this extra skin is going to help you out. All right, you have 20 to 30 pounds of excess skin around your abdomen. So if you hit your weight loss goal, and we do remove all that, you'll be very close to your final goal weight of 180. And you'll be close to finishing the program.
All right.
But if not, then you could start to spiral out of control from here. Are we on the same page?
Yes, sir.
Good. How is your brother doing? He hasn't been getting back to us.
I haven't talked to him.
You don't talk?
that's because he's friggin' out eating every taco under the sun. I told you, like, if you want to go out and eat every friggin' night, you can do that. You lost some weight, right? You can finally go out and about on the town, but you're just gonna put all the weight right back on that you lost.
To each other.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. All right, Benji, if you need anything, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll see you for your next appointment in a few months. And you need to have lost 35 pounds by then. Any questions or anything?
No.
Great, I'll see you.
Also, to put on 30 pounds that fast, is he emotional eating or is he drinking all his friggin' calories? Because, like, you would put on a hell of a lot of weight if you were just drinking hard liquor, right? I don't know if he's sitting there sucking on a Hershey's bar or if he's sitting there just down in Hennessy, but...
It's disappointing to hear that Benji and David aren't talking. But I'm at least glad that Benji isn't letting that stop him. I just hope he is truly understanding how important it is that he turns his situation around before it's too late. So it's very important that he start going to psychotherapy to start learning the healthier ways to go.
I got more faith in Benji right now than I do in David, because I think David and Mary are on their way back to having to reinforce the bed just so you don't fall through that sucker, because I definitely bent out the side of some bedboards before just laying on them being that damn fat.
Before he loses even more control.
I have no doubt I'll be able to hit Dr. Now's goal, especially now that I have a specific number to work towards and get under. But it's a little scary to find out something could be wrong with my liver.
You know, when I realized that I was a child, this is like way off topic. I was just noticing that he's wearing Crocs. And the other day I realized that me and the 9-year-old girl next door have the same pair of Crocs. That's when I realized I was a kid.
I'm done with liquor, and hopefully that'll be enough to get it back to normal. I'm not letting myself go backwards.
That's what she said. Ooh, David.
This past month has been good, and I'm still losing weight. It's slowing some, but I'm not worried about my progress because I'm feeling great right now.
Okay, so he's still losing weight though. He didn't gain the 30 pounds. Benji's the one that gained weight, but he's talking like David, the friggin' Antichrist out here with aspartame or something, sitting here with like funnel cake, just fun dipping.
I decided that I don't need excess skin removal and that I'm about done with this journey. The future looks pretty bright for me, you know. I have a new job, so I mean, I feel like I'm unstoppable, that nothing can stand in my way, that I'm worthy to take over the world if I try hard enough. A year ago, I kind of felt like I wasn't worthy for nothing.
Nobody should have to live like the way I do and go through what I go through.
I can barely fit through the door anymore.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do the truffle shuffle just to get through. If you have to crab crawl because you reached a certain level at chubby to get through the door, I think that's probably when Dr. Now comes into play. But that's my 600-pound life problem that most of you probably have never experienced.
And when I look in the mirror, I see a whole new person. Some things are good. I work in a parts department at a dealership. It's a lot of moving around and driving, some heavy lifting. It's good money and good people. Now that I'm losing the weight and I have this opportunity, I just started thinking maybe it's time to make even more changes in my life.
Does he have a kid? I don't know, something's throwing me off because I think I saw like a Moana poster on the wall, and I'm hoping he's got a damn kid. That's in his bedroom.
Mary and me, we really don't inspire one another. And I'm even thinking about leaving her. When I was 740 pounds, you just take what you can get and settle for less. But I would come to realize she was an enabler. And then it just got to the point to where she didn't want to change her life. And then when she saw me changing, it was like she resented me ever having the weight loss surgery.
Oh, hot damn. This guy's just sons of fatarchy hop on the Harley and find himself a new honey bun. Yeah, guys on the show tend to think they can do better and they were settling when they lose some weight. But I would make the argument that the person that stood by you at your absolute worst is probably the best you're going to do. And you might think the grass is greener, but you're going to slip and fall in some dog shit. So I don't know. Maybe she was an enabler. Maybe she's terrible. She's got her own weight issues. So I don't know if she was enabling as much as she was just enjoying eating too, but.
And I don't want that anymore in my life because now I have a whole world to go out and experience. And I'm not going to let anything get in the way. Sometimes you got to make yourself happy.
Translation, I'm horny. I want to see how many oatmeal cream pies are out there in the wind. Like, wind at my back. I'm going to set sail, baby. Find me some sweet cheeks. Like, I don't. That's what he's saying. I'll put it in guy terms for you ladies watching this.
At this point in my life, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. 2 years, 1 month. Lompoc, California. Hey, Erica. Did you sell the pasta reserves yet so we can get ourselves a house? Hot damn. Look at all this food here. She can get rich if she just sold all that, right?
I've been back in California for almost a week, getting ready to sell as much of my stuff as I can.
Get rid of the Prego. That's a down payment. That might be a friggin' Hummer you got in friggin' like pasta sauce.
And finish moving out of my apartment.
Did you ever truly move in? What's in all these friggin' storage things you never unpacked in the first place?
Hopefully, with me and Jimmy doing this, we'll be able to raise enough money to start our new life together. But I can't wait to get this done so I can get back to him because I already miss Jimmy like crazy. But I know what I'm doing here will help set up the new life me and Jimmy want together.
Quick question. What did Jimmy's PO say about all this? Because he's trying to move out of state. Is that right? They're moving out of state at this point. He might not have a PO. Maybe I'm a dickhead.
And I think with all of my collectibles that I can make at least a few $1,000s. That we
Son of a biscuit. That seal raccoon thing's got to be worth at least $2 grand.
can put towards getting a new house. And once we do that and I get my skin surgery, we can get married and start a family. And that's a dream come true for me. So I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. But I don't really know where to begin and how to go about having any sort of estate sale.
Estate sale? They have friggin' eBay. Post the shit online. Take some pictures, right?
So I found someone online that does this to help me. And they're coming over today to start this whole process with me.
Hi, Erica.
Hi, Vanessa.
I'm Vanessa. It's nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank
Good.
you. How are you? Come on in.
Thanks. What we'll kind of go through, Erica, is just kind of understanding what you want to get rid of and then the things that you are going to want to keep. And I know it can be a little stressful for you to make decisions like that.
It's a lot stressful.
I know that. And I really want you to understand that I can help you through that.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
Also, I don't think I'm seeing the same value that she's seeing in some of these things. Maybe this estate lady's going to come in here and be like, you're sitting on a friggin' gold mine. Look at all these like Oreos or whatever wrappers. Maybe there's collectibles in there somewhere. I don't think that raccoon's bringing a down payment for a house, though. Maybe first and last if she's got that many damn knickknacks, but knickknack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. I guess Jimmy wants one.
So you're gonna clear that off for me? Awesome. Okay, I'll be back.
This is a huge step for me to allow someone to come into my home and do this with me and for me, because I would have never, ever done this. But as hard as it is to sell a lot of my things that I've collected and cherished over the years, what I want more is my life with Jimmy. So I definitely have to make a choice, and I'm choosing Jimmy. Definitely. And I'm ready to say goodbye to my old life to start a new one.
Why do I feel like this lady might be robbing you? And you have no, this is just some random woman she met on the internet, right? I don't know. Maybe she's got great intentions, but I feel like she's getting robbed right now. Boy, I'm a negative Nancy today, huh? Two years, 2 months.
My life hasn't gone like I thought it would this past month. And I'm pretty devastated because
That damn raccoon didn't bring as much money as it was supposed to, huh?
Jimmy broke up with me.
Oh, shit.
And it was the biggest blindside of my life. I'm so completely heartbroken, and this has knocked me on my ass, mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Quick question. What were you blindsided by? Because I think I saw this one coming. Maybe it's just the negative in me. You started to liquidate your assets. Jimmy realized you weren't quite rolling in the dough as much as you were eating it, and he kind of just checked out. But maybe, like I said, I don't know. I didn't trust that guy from the start. He just had a shifty look to him. But then again, a lot of you probably don't trust me. I don't know. Maybe I got a shifty look to me.
What finally made him snap was when I told him that I decided I wanted to keep some of my stuff, especially things like my dog figurines and my collectibles. And I didn't take it out on Jimmy, but I was bitching and moaning about it and like just really frustrated.
Hold the fucking phone. You guys broke up over knickknacks? This was true love, you know? You guys were like this. Couldn't be friggin' separated. You broke up over an effing raccoon knickknack? That's got to be some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. You wanted to keep some knickknacks and this man hit the door.
It was a bitchy side of me that he had not seen yet. So a little bit after that, he told me he decided that we're just two different people and he doesn't think it's gonna work out because he can't live like this. It's too much clutter. I said, what if I get all of my together, did what he wanted, sold my stuff, and finished my weight loss journey if he would take me back then? And he said, I'm not making any more promises because I already made those promises to you. And that was...
All right, this guy sucks a whole lot of dick. Let's just keep it that way. And you're trying to bend over backwards and do all this and that to get this man back. And he broke up with you because you were upset over getting rid of your knickknacks, which obviously means something to you. I get not wanting to live in clutter, okay? I'm more of an F it type of guy. But then again, my girlfriend's mom's staying here for the next month, so this house is the cleanest it's ever effing been. You guys wonder where I've been all week? I've been cleaning. I've been doing all that shit.
That's it. I'm devastated and I don't even know what to do.
Oh, shit. This is a drive-through, isn't it? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, we've been here a few times before.
So I've been eating nonstop and I'm gaining now.
Go ahead and order when you're ready.
Can you tell me what comes on your burger, please?
Pickle, ketchup, and mustard.
Okay, that's what I want.
Will that complete your order?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Although, let's keep it honest, she's eating her emotions, right? She got one burger, so she can't be that heartbroken, okay? She wanted to keep the knickknacks. She got to keep the knickknacks. She also gets to keep her belly. If the maybe we're just not up to part with things, okay? We can procrastinate our lives, do all that by putting on pounds, but now she's procrastinating her relationship, which maybe she'll find another old flame. Who knows? Somebody else has got to be getting paroled soon, right? That's a joke about Jimmy. I like Erica. I just think that she does not value herself nearly enough. She's like, will you take me back? Will you this? I hate that. I really don't like when people don't see their own value because spent far too long down on myself, kind of hating myself. Now I'm fucking awesome, man. I love the shit out of me, and I think everyone should. I don't like when people put themselves down when it's not like a joke, like a comedy haha thing. I hate when people just don't see their own value. And I don't think Erica can see that she was the way better off one in this relationship. And she's the one trying to sell everything to buy a house. And this guy's sitting there bitching because she doesn't want to sell stuff. Like, come on.
I justified giving into my cravings the day it happened and told myself it'll just be for that day. But then it went to a week. And 1 week turned into 2 weeks, and 2 weeks turned into 3, and 3 weeks turned into a month. And here I am, I think 50 or 60 pounds heavier.
Some people slip up when they mess up diets. 600-pound people do the effing lard limbo, baby. We just keep going lower and lower. Yeah, it's not a slip at that point. It's a friggin' water slide, okay? And you're soaked. That doesn't sound right. Jimmy, you're gross. I hate you.
And it went from being in love and happy to being all alone once again.
So download friggin' Tinder. Don't eat a cheeseburger. Like, what do you mean? You could still get a double quarter pounder. You just ain't got to get it up from like a drive-through.
I'm in this downward spiral now because what's the point of changing if I don't have anything to look forward to? And I don't know if I can do all this all alone in this apartment. And I don't know what to do.
What's the saying? Get over him by getting under somebody else. I don't know. You women tell me. I'm just a humble man, okay? I don't know how you guys work through these kinds of emotions, but I typically thought it was like 1 month of grieving for every year you were together. So technically, she should be about done with this whole grief process with this guy because they weren't together that friggin' long, right? At least I think that there's some kind of math to it. I don't know. Ask Matthew McConaughey. I probably stole that from Ghost of Girlfriends Past. Back to David.
This past month, so much has happened. First, me and Mary broke up. But shortly after what happened, I met someone else.
Well, hot damn, this is just the burn your relationships to the ground episode, right? Does Benji leave Amanda? We got David breaking up with Mary. We got Erica losing Jimmy John's and then going back to Jimmy John to get herself a burger. But like, this is just a sad friggin' episode. Is somebody gonna dump me next? Shit.
And on top of that, my daughter Trinity finally decided she wants to come live with me. Hey, you about ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool. I know we're cooking over there.
You are?
Let's go. Today, me and my daughter are headed to see my girlfriend, Carrie. And it's been wonderful to be able to spend more time with her and do things like that. Hey. Carrie, my girlfriend now, I've known her for 20 years. She was kind of the one that got away that I never would talk to. You know.
Okay, or the one we couldn't keep up with. But here's the thing, all right? I've known this woman 20 years. I always wanted to be with her, okay? And then all of a sudden, Mary's an enabler. She's got to go. We can't stand her anymore. I'm half the man I used to be. I'm going to shoot my shot. So this woman, like, he's been, like, pining after for how long? but Mary's the bad. I don't know. Maybe Mary sucked. Jimmy sucks. Everybody sucks. This is Divorce a Diabetic episode, I guess.
I was always kind of friends with her sister to try to talk to her, but I never had the courage to. I just got to talking to her, and one thing led to another, and we're together, and she's moved her whole life to be with me, and I've changed my whole life to be with her.
Not in front of the kid, you horn dogs. Play Stinky Twinkie somewhere else.
Hungry?
What are we cooking?
Chicken stir fry.
And I got her stepdaughter in our life now, and I got my daughter in my life now. And, you know, we can be a family. There's nothing more I could ask for.
Wait, her stepdaughter. So I'm confused. Is she still in a relationship? What's going on there? Or is it just like from the previous relationship, she still talks to the daughter? I don't know how that works.
It is a dream come true that after 20 years that we've been brought together again. As a blended family, I couldn't be any happier.
I have a newfound respect for my body now, and I choose to feel it differently. And I can't believe everything that's changing for the better now. You fool?
Yeah.
Me too. I know that I'm about to lose everything, and that my 13-year-old daughter is gonna have to walk next to her father's coffin and put me in the ground.
Okay, I'm not laughing about that part. It's the you fool as he's like shoveling more in, going, me too, and he's still friggin' eating. But what the hell? How do you got a suit of armor there? And that's the tiniest suit of armor ever.
I probably ate too much. Yeah, I think you did. I just smile a lot and thankful for what I got and thankful for having my daughter back in my life. You know, I thought it would be annoying seeing a little extra skin, but I just care that I'm healthier. So if I don't get the skin removal surgery, it's no big deal. A lot of people think this is a lifelong journey, but to me, it wasn't a journey. It was the start of a new life. So it was like I was reborn.
For the record, buddy, it's kind of a lifelong thing. You don't just get to like drop the weight and then everything's magically good. You're still just as effed up inside as you used to be. And some part of you ate your emotion. You got to 800 pounds, dude. There's no shot you're not an emotional eater or you don't find some kind of solace in eating. Just for the record, right now you're kind of in this lust stage, so maybe you don't need as much linguine, but at some point you're probably going to go back to linguine, especially if Mary was the enabler. Maybe now that she's gone, everything's perfect. Everything's great. We're good to go.
And I'm not gonna let my history be my destiny, no matter what life throws at me.
Take what I say with a grain of salt, though. I'm just a 5th grade pure mediator. That's all they ever trusted me with, is helping other fellow children. So I think I'm just an a-hole most of the time, but I'm pretty blunt. I call it like I see it, guys. Are we back with Jimmy John's? 2 years and 3 months now, okay. Uh-oh, Erica's definitely hit up a couple more drive-thrus. I'm gonna guess she's about 60 or 70 up now. And that pasta collection's going back strong. I thought we sold that at the estate sale. Throw that shit away.
With how horrible things have gone for me recently, since Jimmy left me, I still haven't been able to go back to Houston.
Don't sit here and fondle the photo of this a-hole. Why is that still sitting there? Do you guys keep pictures of your exes sitting on your table like that? Am I tripping? Because every one of those is getting burned. F the memories. You're gone, right?
But I guess Dr. Now isn't happy and wants to get after me because he set a call with me to talk to me. I just hope he doesn't ask me how much I weigh now because I really don't want him to know that.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Now. How are you?
Hey, Erica, I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm hanging in there, thank you.
Where?
Well, I don't think Dr. Now really needs to even ask, because you can look at us and pretty much see that all the baby back wings at Applebee's has gone straight to our ass. You know what I mean?
Where are you now?
I'm back home in California for now.
You said you moved on to Texas. So what happened to that? Why are you back there?
Well, the plan was to come back home to California and get all my loose ends tied up here and sell a lot of my stuff so me and Jimmy could buy a home together in Houston.
And you won't believe what happened, Doctor. Now we broke up over a ceramic raccoon. This shit writes itself. I don't even got to make a joke about that one.
And that was the plan, but that did not happen because Jimmy broke up with me and he has left and things are really hard right now.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I know he was very important to you, but if you're using a breakup as an excuse to let your health slip, that's not acceptable because you look like you have gained a lot. So I'm guessing you have been using food to cope. So how much you weigh?
Well, I'm up to around 410 the last time I weighed.
This is not good. So you actually gained over 150 pounds the last few months.
Holy shit. Well, how many drive-thrus did you go through? You would have to literally spend every minute of every day in a drive. Okay, she's emotionally eating. Jimmy's an a-hole. We're going to blame this 150 pounds on Jimmy. So you lost about 200 pounds of ceramic, whatever, ex-boyfriend. You wouldn't sell the damn dog, okay? At this point, I bet she wishes she would have got rid of that damn knick-knack, right? Instead of sat there in a Wendy's drive-thru so long.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of weight to gain in a short period of time. So this is a very bad situation because you're back in your old environment. Then you gaining weight and you're falling off the track.
I've not only fallen off the track, Dr. Now, I've gone completely off the rails.
I'd say, to say the friggin' least, right? You would have to be drinking cake. Like how? 150 that quick? Are you, like, what do you do? Are you smoking buttercream? Like, what kind of, that's friggin' wild. Like, literally, she would have to be having Oreos as toothpaste.
All right, so you're making the wrong choices. You're choosing the food over everybody else, and you're not doing the right thing, and you're gaining a lot of weight. And that's only going to continue as long as you stay there. So the only solution I see is that you come back down to Houston and get back in the program as soon as possible so you can change your life. Do you think you can do that?
I don't know. I'm not sure if moving to Houston right now is the answer.
So let's put things in context because she had the weight loss surgery when she was a teenager. Mind you, some pretty terrible things happened to her. And I think that probably is what caused the initial like weight gain. She started emotionally eating at that point. I don't know. I think that's how the first episode went. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, if you guys remember better than me. But the fact that this guy and her just break up and she's able to put on 150 pounds like that instead of downloading Tinder and swiping right a couple times and going through every single drive-through, or instead of going through every single drive-through that's in California. Like, how many In-N-Outs would you have to go to? Download Tinder, go to that In-N-Out.
So what do you think the answer is?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You know what I'm telling you is right. But no one is going to save you if you don't save yourself. You have to do this if you want to live. And you need to make a decision now before it's too late. You got it?
Yes.
Then that means you understand that you need to come back down to Houston and get back to therapy treatment to continue working on healthy ways to cope with your emotion. So we can start to get your weight going back down in the right direction. Okay.
I also vote we take her car keys because she's out there driving to get food. At this point, I'm like 99% sure if you pat Erica down, a cheeseburger's going to fall out of her dress. But that's probably just one she forgot. Man, 150 like that is crazy. Like, I feel for her. Breakups suck for anybody, right? Like, it's not supposed to be fun. But you barely effing knew this guy to let him just nuke your life like that over a damn knickknack.
If you don't want to do what you need, then there is nothing we can do to help you. And you're done with the program. So everything is up to you now. You have to make right choices and do the right thing before you gain more. And it's too late. So I'm setting an appointment for you in a month, which is more than enough time to figure out coming back down here. And if you miss that, then we're done. Okay?
Okay, Dr. No.
Good. And in the meantime, get back on the diet. You don't need to gain any more weight. Okay?
Okay.
All right, nice talking to you. Hope to see you soon. And if you need anything, give me a call. Okay?
I'm also thinking that like every single person in this episode is just going to quit the program. Like David's definitely quitting, okay? He seems to still be losing weight, but he dumped his girlfriend. She got dumped, which sucks for her, but then she gained 150 pounds. Benji gained 30. This is just not the the happy ending that I thought we were going to get out of this thing, right? This is like a full on just it's terrible, okay? This is not the ending that I want to see for any of them.
Yes, Dr. Now. Yes.
Talk to you later.
Thank you. That wasn't as bad as I was worried about. But I don't know how I'm gonna move to Houston on my own, and I don't think my sister will help me, because that didn't go well last time.
Oh yeah, I remember the sister. The sister was a little brutal, okay? She was not the cheerful person that you would think. I don't know. Maybe or maybe just from a guy's perspective, I'm not understanding like how toxic sisters can be to each other. Is it like this hyper competitive, just toxic thing? Because I don't think like brothers, me or my brothers have any of that. And if they do, I'm blowing them out of the effing water. I'm the greatest thing ever. I'm kidding.
Should probably shut me in. Okay, I'd love to.
Damn.
I just wish it could go back to the way it was with Jimmy. And I don't know if therapy can fix a broken heart.
Fuck Jimmy. Why are we talking about Jimmy? Somebody get her a 50 Shades of Grey book and something that goes vroom vroom with a little battery or something. Good God, Jimmy, what? All right, 1 year, 3 months.
Today, my daughter and I are headed out to spend some time together and have some fun. I feel like I missed out on so much already, so I want to be able to spend as much time with her as I can now that I'm finally able to. The only thing...
Also, like, I really need to understand the disconnect between Benji and David, because I'm not getting that. I don't understand why they had the falling out. Was it just because David didn't want to do the skin removal surgery? Like, is that what happened, or what's up with that?
That's still been holding me back some is the excess skin. And it's getting to be an even more serious issue, just because of how it gets in the way, and how chafed I get around my stomach because of it. So I'm working hard to get my weight going back down again, so I can hit the goal I need to get it all removed.
Y'all gonna ride some go-karts?
Yep.
Okay, y'all gonna take those tickets, you're gonna go out that door right down there.
All right.
Y'all have fun.
Now I'm making progress, but it's a little slower than I thought it would be. I'm not losing the amount Dr. Now said I should be losing each month. So I've been taking the therapy he's been sending me to more seriously than I was at first. Things still aren't at a good place between me and David. I don't agree with how he just dumped Mary like he did.
Okay, so I think he's kind of the same thing I was, where I'm like, all right, the person that supported you at your worst, took care of you, was there. Now all of a sudden is an enabler. Now that some woman you wanted for like 20 years and you sat here and I don't know, glued your boxers to your okay, I'm being a little too gross, but obviously he wanted this friggin' woman, right?
She was part of the family as far as me and Amanda are concerned. So I told David we didn't think what he was doing was right, kicking her out like that. But David doesn't agree, so he got pretty upset. And we haven't really talked since. So all that's been stressful. On top of the fact that I decided to start working towards setting up my own business. Because starting my own business is something I've been wanting to do for years now.
So wait, hot damn, he just kicked her out like that? Okay, so it gets even friggin' worse. All right, they were together for however long. I don't know how long their relationship was, but see you later, honey. I lost enough weight that I have my life back. I don't need you anymore. Now look, this woman, 20 years of wanting her.
So to get ready for that, I've been working extra shifts as much as I can to try and save up so we can take that risk. It's been 2 months since my last appointment with Dr. Nell, so I have 1 more month until my next appointment where I'm hoping to get approved. And I know I have to work hard to do that because I don't want to lose any more time with my family.
All right, 2 years, 4 months now with Erica.
3 weeks ago, Dr. Now gave me 1 month to get back down to Houston and make my next appointment with him, or else I'd be off his program. So
Oh, wow. She actually is packing. I thought she was just going to full on quit. I didn't expect her to actually follow through and like make the trip. I just expected everybody in this episode to freaking quit, honestly.
that's what I've been working hard to do.
All right, ma'am, living room's done. If I can get on that side of you, I'm gonna start doing a little bit of glass.
I'm trying to declutter like Jimmy said I needed to do, even though it wasn't easy. Especially letting go of a lot of dog figurines. Those were my favorite.
Bro, these figurines ruined your life. Okay, you gained 150 pounds because you lost Jimmy over a knickknack. Like, that's, I mean, these things better be collectible. They better be worth so damn much money. I don't even know what to do with myself.
Just do that. That's better.
Awesome.
Thank you. But I'm saying goodbye to my old life and heading into the great unknown with only my essentials. I have movers taking most of that, and I'm hitting the road to drive back by myself.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost for you to go from California to Texas with movers, because I know what it cost me to move across town, and like literally probably like 20 minutes from my last place to here, and it was more money than I'm even comfortable saying. Like, it was a lot of damn money. Okay, that would have to be like 5 figures at least.
And when I get there, I have a place set up that's furnished, that I'm renting with some of the money I made selling my stuff. So even though I'm scared out of my mind and I have no earthly idea what's gonna happen or if I'm even gonna be able to do this by myself, I'm doing it.
Bro, hats off to you for just, taking a shot, giving yourself a chance. But I need to know how much dough these damn dogs were worth. Because, like I'm telling you, those movers are going to be expensive. These dogs had to be like a freaking cash cow. I'm going to go buy me some damn dogs. Ceramic. All right, 1 year, 4 months.
It's been 3 months since my last appointment with Dr. Now. And my next appointment was supposed to be a couple days ago. But I didn't go because my weight loss has been slower than I hoped. Dr. Now had given me a goal of losing 35 pounds over the last 3 months. But I weigh myself at home and I'm only down 28 pounds. So I called Dr. Now and told him I needed a little more time. He told me he knows that I'm going to therapy and that I'm trying. And he'll give me another month. The only thing is he added more to my goal because he wants me to pick up the pace. And that he needs to see that to feel confident I'm really ready for surgery.
Well, here's the thing. This probably isn't the place to go. If you're trying to get to a goal with Dr. Now, he's telling you it's too slow. This probably should not be pulling up to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever the hell this is. This is probably a bad move.
Go ahead. Can I get the steak street taco plate? Can you add cheese to the tacos?
Fucking tacos.
That's it.
All right, so 917.
I appreciate it. So the new weight loss goal he gave me was to get down to 200 pounds by next month. And I'm gonna do it. I've been working with Lola to cope with things in healthier ways, and I've been making progress with all that. But the problem is, I've also been working nonstop. I've been trying to find healthy fast food on the road, and that's not easy. I've still been losing weight though, because I haven't been getting fried foods or burgers or anything like that.
Are tacos considered healthy? I don't know. Maybe the type of taco, I'm not sure. But typically, if I was going to go get me some like Mexican food, I'm 100% just going to put some weight back on because that stuff's so damn good, it's not even funny.
It's been my dream to start my own company. My goal, I'm starting a local shipping business after I get my skin removal and recover. So that means I have to work and save as much as I can right now to be ready for that. And I'm gonna make darn sure I hit my goal this month, because my whole future is completely riding on getting approved for removal surgery really soon.
All right, and now we're back with Erica. I need to know what the hell's going on with David, okay? I know that she got dumped over dog figurines, which sucks. My heart goes out to you. No more Slappy Happy Snoopy or anything like that. But Jimmy John's out of the picture. She gained 150 pounds. But David's the one I'm interested in. He just dumped the lady all because some woman that he wanted for 20 years came on the market, I guess, and he decided time to shoot my shot. I'm half the man I used to be. Maybe now she'll be more open to things if I'm not gonna friggin' break the bed frame, at 800 pounds.
Right now, I'm headed to see Dr. Now for my next appointment. So I've made it to Houston, but just barely. It took me 3 days to drive down here because I had to stop and take a lot of breaks. So it's hard on me, but it's the first time I did that trip on my own. And I'm really, really proud of myself for that. But physically, I'm completely wiped out and just tired.
I mean, that is a hell of a trip because, like I said, my girl's mom is here. She drove from Oregon to Maryland, and it took her better part of a week, and she was driving like 10 hours a day. So I want to say it was damn near 80 hours driving, but hats off to her. She did that by herself.
And now my next challenge is facing the music with Dr. Now.
Erica?
The last time I was here was 6 months ago, and I was down to 258 then. I already told Dr. Now that I had gotten back up to 410 on my call with him last month.
So now we're going to see if she did the cheesecake shuffle or if facing the music with Dr. Now means that she's going to walk in there and he's going to ask her what you going to do with all that junk. Like, it all depends on if she's losing weight again or if she just straight up going to town with a hoagie.
And he wanted me to get back on track to start losing again. But after being on the road this past week, I don't know where my weight's at.
Oh, fuck me, French fry. That ain't good. Okay, so facing the music with Dr. Now means that we're going to have to hear some kind of Jack in the Box. Like, she had to be. I guess she was on the road, okay? You can't get healthy food on the road. Everyone knows that. That's a 600-pound rule.
He's not gonna be happy.
No shit.
Probably not. So I guess I gained a little. It could be worse, so I feel like that's a little bit of a win for me.
Also, what the hell's up with Jimmy, man? Does that guy got some kind of calorie burning cock? What the? How were you losing so much weight, and then all of a sudden he's gone? It's emotional eating, right? There's no way this guy has some kind of like laser dong that can burn fat off, right?
But I don't think Dr. Now's gonna see it that way.
Hey, Erica.
Hey, Dr. Now.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad you made it back down to Houston and that you're here. So that's a step in the right direction. And the other good news is you only gained 12 pounds this past month. But we have a big...
Okay, so Dr. Now is calling that good news. We're going to go with the silver lining approach here. Good to know, Dr. Now, because I think if you say anything too heavy-handed to her, she's just going to rush out of here and hit another drive-through. I don't think he can be kind of as strict or as stern with her because she's just so soft-spoken. I don't think she would approach or she would do well with the tough love approach that Dr. Now has. Does that make sense to anybody? I just don't see that going well for her.
problem when a 12-pound weight gain is a good news.
I know, but it's been really hard on me because of the sadness and whatnot over the Jimmy situation. Ever since he's been gone, I've just been in a very dark place, in an extreme depression. I feel more depressed than I've ever been in my entire life since he's been gone. And I don't want to feel that way anymore. I just want to be happy again.
Dude, this guy was no friggin' Prince Charming, okay? He might have came along, swept her off her feet. Maybe it had been a while since she'd been in a relationship, whatever, okay? This guy did not seem all that friggin' great to me from the start. I had some kind of bad vibe. I just knew something was going to go south eventually. And I'm sorry that it did, okay? I'm not happy something bad happened. I just saw the writing on the wall, okay?
But I'm having a really hard time.
I get that things have been hard and that it's been a struggle because of your breakup. But at the end of the day, this is all just excuses, and you can't blame Jimmy for your situation.
I'm not.
You are. You are giving someone else too much power over you, and you're not taking any personal responsibility for your situation. And as hard as it is, your breakup with Jimmy isn't the end of the world. The world is a big place, and you can do a lot of things. And you need to motivate yourself, and you need to be a healthy person, because the reality is there is no excuse to make the choices you have to where you gain 164 pounds in 6 months.
Boy, she is not enjoying this conversation whatsoever. But in her defense, okay, everybody that gets depressed that's an emotional eater eats a little bit. She just happened to eat 165 pounds a bit, okay? And that was in like 4 friggin' months, okay? So that's 40 pounds a month for 4 months straight. And all of this over some damn guy named Jimmy. I mean, come on, go into a Waffle House, find a damn glory hole somewhere or something for the love of God.
It's unacceptable. So I'm very concerned about your situation right now. And we have a lot of work to turn it around. And to do that, I'm going to set you up to see a new therapist, Lola, so you can start fresh with psychotherapy. So we're going to do that first. And then what I want to do is I'm going to set you up to have an endoscopy to see if you stretched out your sleeve with how much you have been overeating, okay?
She gained 160 pounds in 4 months. That thing is going to be a hot dog down a hallway. That puppy stretched out, got some extra mileage on it. Okay, that tummy, been there, done that. All right, but I don't think she's happy to hear that. But this is her second weight loss surgery. So I don't know, man. I just think we should send her speed dating. How about we do that? If we send her speed dating, maybe all this goes in reverse.
Okay.
You have a stomach stapling and band before you started my program. And then I give you a gastric sleeve. So right now you're failing 2 weight loss surgeries. Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
I don't think you really do, because with where you are at now, you have less than 1% chance of long-term success. Because if I have to fix your sleeve and give you another weight loss surgery, there is no statistic low enough for that category. Because not very many people in this planet have had 3 weight loss surgeries. So this is it. This is your last chance. And we'll start with psychotherapy. You got it?
I do.
And then I want you to lose at least 20 pounds this next month.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody on the show have a third weight loss. No, I've seen them do 2, okay? I've seen them go for the double take, the double stuff, if you would like, well, the double unstuff Oreo. I've seen them do that, all right? And I've seen them do, like, even 2 different types of surgery, but never a third go around. I didn't even think that was friggin' possible.
Okay.
You have a bright future, and there is someone out there for you. But right now, you need to focus on your health and getting to where you need before it's too late. Okay?
All right, Dr. Now.
All right, Edkin. Nice to see you.
You too.
And if you need anything, give me a call.
Thank you.
I mean, there's definitely plenty of fish in the sea, and not all of it is battered and deep fried and comes with hush puppies, all right? But Erica, as long as she's sitting here having no kind of value over herself and deflecting anything that's going wrong in her life, she kind of was just equating to, like, this guy left me, so now I'm sad, so I'm going to just implode, which self-destructive 600-pound life. Who could have saw that coming? But yeah, it's terrible to see her think so little of herself.
I'm very glad Erica took the steps she needed coming back here to Houston to get back on the program. But she still has a long way to go and a lot of work to do before she'll be able to turn her situation around. The most important thing for her will be going to psychotherapy to work on her emotional issues that revolve around Jimmy, because she's letting the breakup consume her and send her into a downward spiral. But my biggest concern right now is that the significant amount of overeating she's been doing has led to her stretching her stomach back out to almost its original size. And if
I'll tell you what, that baby stretched. It is limber, okay? If you gained 160 pounds in 4 months, Let's say that thing's more flexible than a friggin' Olympic gymnast, okay? That puppy's doing splits in there and with extra strudel.
If that has happened, then we'll have to do a full gastric bypass on her if she's gonna have a chance to get her eating and her weight under control again, before her situation gets any worse.
Well, my appointment went as expected. But he's sure that there's someone else out there for me. I appreciate him saying that. I don't feel that way right now, but maybe in time I will.
That's what you took away from this whole conversation? You're like, that's all she can think about. They did not know each other long enough to have this kind of effect on you, okay? I'm sorry, breakups suck. It's true, all right? They all suck. But you barely friggin' knew the guy. Like, I don't even know if he had a drawer yet in the damn apartment.
I feel that Jimmy is the one. Maybe that'll change. Who knows? We'll see how much therapy can help. But I think Dr. Now is basically telling me that he has faith in me, that I'm strong enough to do this. And hopefully I haven't been stretching my stomach back out like he thinks.
Also, if Jimmy was the one, why were we fighting over knickknacks, you know? Like, okay, the dog collectibles, whatever. They were important to her. I get that, all right? I get it. They were important. But this guy was not the friggin' one. Did anybody else think he was the one? Because I didn't for a second. All right, 1 year, 5 months. Is Jimmy gone? Nope, it's Benji.
I'm back at Dr. Now's to see if I'm finally getting approved for skin removal. The goal I was supposed to get to was 200, and I'm pretty much there. I was down.
Okay, man, it looks like Benji's the only one that's actually like grinding on this episode. And he gained 30 pounds at one point too, so he slipped up a tiny bit, which it's okay to slip up, as long as you can get back on track and kind of get yourself in check. Right now, I'm in the whole get myself back in check because Sean got a little depressed too, okay? It happens. But I think everybody's going to mess up from time to time. You just can't keep
Down to
messing
202 when I weighed myself at home this morning. So I'm hoping, depending on what his scale says, being just a pound or two off today is close enough for him to see that I'm ready. But Dr. Now said he's going to need to run a bunch of tests on me today to find out how my liver is doing. I've completely given up alcohol like Dr. Now said. So I'm hoping everything I did was enough for things to go back to normal and that I walk out of here approved for the skin removal.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Honestly, if he was only drinking once every other weekend or whatever it was he said he was, he wouldn't have put on that much weight, would he? It would have to be more than that, I would think. I'm not positive. Somebody tell me, but that's a lot of calories, right?
You today?
Good, all right, you?
Good. All right, Benjamin, I have some good news for you. Your liver function has improved, and that will continue as long as you stay away from alcohol.
Right.
So that's positive. The bad news is the elevated enzyme in your gallbladder, and the result from the ultrasound we did, you got a gallbladder full of stone. So we're gonna have to remove it to prevent any issues developing with that.
All right.
But here is the really good news. With your weight loss and your health improvement, I'm gonna approve you for extra skin removal. So when we do this extra skin removal, we're gonna look down your stomach, and also we're gonna take your gallbladder out so you won't have any problem with that, okay?
I think it's really common for them to want to take the gallbladder. My surgeon even talked about it at one point, like possibly wanting to take it. But if it ain't hurting nothing, I say let me keep it. I don't know. I don't want to part with anything else.
All right.
Sound good? Great. You done well, and I'm proud of you. What I'm gonna do is schedule your surgery for a month from now. You got a lot of extra skin that we're gonna take off. Probably gonna lose about another 15 to 20 pounds of weight with this operation. And at that point, you'll be close to your target weight of 170. All right, any questions regarding surgery?
No, sir.
All right, you're doing good. I'm proud of your progress. If you need anything before then, just give me a call.
All right.
All right, take care.
You wouldn't have thought from the first My 600 Pound Life episode where Benji was like, I don't really need the surgery, that he would be the one shining star out of these three. Because David was almost 800 pounds. He wanted his life to change, right? Now I'm starting to think he just wanted to get rid of Mary, and he wanted to try to see if there was any other fish in the sea that he didn't have to deep fry.
I'm very happy with Benji's progress and where he's at right now. He had a short setback with his weight gain, and he's been a little slow getting back on track. But he's moving in the right direction now, and as long as he keeps that up, we will be able to get him to his target weight here very soon.
It's a huge relief that my liver is getting better. And I'm excited to finally get all this excess skin off my body once and for all. I'm not worried about my gallbladder since Dr. Now is removing it. I'm just really looking forward to getting this surgery and getting to that next level in my life where everything will finally fall into place.
It always makes me laugh when they're walking out of Dr. Now's office, because you can always spy if you're playing the like Where's Waldo weight game, you can always see that there's like some other My 600 Pound Life people sitting in the waiting room. 2 years, 5 months now. Erica.
I start therapy with Lola today, and I'm looking forward to it because it'll be nice to have someone to talk about Jimmy.
Jimmy should be the last thing on your friggin' mind. You just gained 160 pounds in 4 months. Jimmy was the problem, okay? You put too many Jimmys on that ice cream.
And what's happened to me. And I'm hoping Lola is able to give me some tools to help me get over my broken heart and depression. Because I know I have to find a way to come out of this before it's too late. I
don't think Lola can give you them tools, but I think there's a website called Adam and Eve that might be able to help you out a little bit or something.
Already at a point where my body feels like it's getting worse every day again. Even just a few days ago, I started to have a lot of stomach pain, and I'm having to use my walker again.
Hello, Erica.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lola.
Hi, Lola. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. If you just want to come with me, we'll go right on back.
Okay. So I'm really starting to feel like I'm getting closer and closer to getting back to the life I had. And it
Bro, just one breakup is all it took to just totally devastate, destroy you, and take away any kind of zest for life you had at all. This Jimmy guy was not as great as she's making him sound. I'm sorry. I don't see it, guys. Maybe you guys do. Maybe he was friggin' awesome. I don't see it.
really scares me.
Okay, so it's great that you're here today. So before we jump in, who's here helping to assist you and take care of things?
I'm by myself right now.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, my support system and my person, my best friend, my love, my partner, my everything, his name is Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
We were together, and now we're not.
So you've broken up. And so what began to happen with the relationship?
It was dog figurines. If she keeps dancing over that was the like straw that broke the camel's back, the fact that she was having to sell her dog figurine collection, and that's what made this wonderful man that was your support system, love, everything under the sun. You know, this guy was amazing, but then I wouldn't sell some of my stuff, and he had just lost it.
I think that the medical stuff of my journey was hard on him, and I think that maybe he felt this is gonna be like this.
This is her life.
Yeah, she's gonna be in and out of the hospital. I'm gonna be rushing her to the emergency room.
So you feel like this isn't the amount of responsibility that he was prepared to handle?
No. I think that his intentions were good, but I think that it was just too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're giving this guy way too much of a benefit of the doubt, right? Because at some point, he wanted you to go back, sell all your stuff, send him the money because he'll find you a house real quick. This guy was the Tinder swindler of 600-pound people, right?
But now that all this has happened, I feel that I should have waited until I was at goal weight to reach out to him if he was single.
Okay. I'm glad that you've come to that conclusion, Erica, because quite frankly, you are in recovery. And when people are working on themselves and overcoming any illness, it's important to respect the recovery process and be focused completely on yourself. So I
don't think you're ever going to lose somebody that truly mattered by focusing on you and self-improvement. Your self-improvement doesn't mean you're going to lose somebody else. And if you do, I don't really think that they were meant to be anyway, because they shouldn't be sitting there kind of like handicapping you, I guess would be the best word. Like they should be there supporting you, cheering you on. But at the same time, self-improvement's not a bad thing.
see definitely why Dr. Nalzardan would be really concerned for your well-being and for your psychological state. You have to recognize that your life is still worth living, even if Jimmy isn't in it. It seems that you don't know whether or not you're ready to invest in yourself.
I'm not.
Okay. It's great that you're honest enough to admit that to yourself. And now you have the task of admitting that to Dr. Nalzardan. Because we're all here because we are ready to invest in you. But if you're not ready to invest in yourself, you're not going to see a positive return.
I'm sorry, my stomach is really hurting.
What's going on?
You know, somewhere along the line, like Erica just lost all the self-belief that I think you personally need if you're going to be fighting your way back from like the size we got. You got to believe in yourself a little bit. And maybe she just put all of her eggs in one basket with the whole Jimmy thing, thinking this guy was going to be her whole future knight in shining armor, whatever. But I'm not sure what's going on with her stomach unless she stretched that puppy out so much it burst.
I know you were hurting at the beginning of our session.
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Are you okay, Erica? Are you okay?
No.
What's going on?
I can't get up off the... It's even worse.
Okay. So do you think you'll be able to get up?
I don't think I can.
Do you want us to call an ambulance?
I don't want to, but I think we have to.
Okay, we'll call an ambulance so that you can get out of here safely. Just
Hold on a second. She didn't even need the walker all that like not too long ago. So like is there some kind of mental like connect there where it's like she doesn't think she can do anything anymore because she just like all her value like I don't know. Something weird's going on there with her just not believing she can do anything and like not even trying anymore.
sit still and try and rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be back to check on you.
Okay, thanks.
Erica's pain became increasingly worse, and the ambulance was called to take her to the hospital. Okay, shouldn't enter that hot dog eating contest.
Okay. I don't know. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. I can't believe this is happening. I hope nothing's seriously wrong. Oh my God. Okay. I know I've gained a lot of weight back, so I'm really angry at myself right now. And I'm praying I didn't let myself get back to a place where there's too much strain on my body.
Also, I think it's good to be mad at yourself that you let this happen, right? Because, like, some part of you's gonna have to be pissed off at yourself. You just kind of undid all the good that you had done in, like, the recent years, but all that over some guy, too, who really, in my opinion, didn't even give a shit about her. He just said all the right things, kind of came in there love bombing, And then it was all of a sudden, I need you to sell all your stuff so we can buy a house. And I'm going to need you to put my name on that house. And then, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. And maybe he thought she had a bunch of money in the bank or something.
But I'm so scared. That's exactly what I've done. And what I'm feeling is my body's giving out. But I don't want to be out of time. I don't want to die. And I don't have anyone here with me. My greatest fear is that I'll die alone. That's why I started working to lose the weight, so that wouldn't happen and to keep my promise to my mother to get healthy.
Bro, the level of just negativity coming out of her mouth is friggin' kind of bringing me down, dude. Like, I'm usually a happy-go-lucky friggin' guy. But at this point, I'm wondering if shit, I might friggin' suck too. Everything sucks. There's been no positive come out of her mouth at all. She lost the guy, and then all of a sudden, stomach hurts. She can't stand up anymore. She can't walk. How many bagel bites does it take for indigestion to get you hospital? I don't know what the hell's going on with Erica right now.
But I don't want to die. Not now.
You're not dying.
Not alone like this.
I hope she's not dying. Maybe it's diarrhea. Erica started feeling sick during therapy, thought she was going to pass out, so she was rushed to the hospital with a code brown. She's going to crap her pants.
Erica came in earlier complaining of feeling queasy and saying she was having some stomach pain. So we ran some tests on her, but there is nothing physically wrong with her to cause that. Hit the light.
Dude, could this really be some kind of mind over matter thing where she's convinced herself that like everything is doom and gloom and everything's wrong, so now she truly believes that?
So I think what most likely happened was that her anxiety around therapy started to overwhelm her, and then she had a psychosomatic response because of that. Hold it there. But with her already here in the hospital, I'm taking the opportunity to do an endoscopy on her to see if she stretched her stomach back out, and if you will take a revision surgery to fix it. Wow, she completely stretched her stomach back out to the size it was before her weight loss surgery.
Holy shit, she did that in 4 months too. She must have been like training for a competitive eating contest at that point. That's like a crazy turnaround time. That's wicked work right there.
And maybe even a little more.
Hot
So
damn.
that's not good. She has completely undone the surgery. And we're gonna have to completely redo it to fix it and shrink her stomach again. Because right now, she can easily eat over 10 to 15,000 calories a day again. Turn the light on. But first, we need to focus on getting her emotional struggles about Jimmy under control. But right now, we will get her some medicine for her queasiness and monitor her for a bit to make sure she's feeling better, and then send her home.
Dude, at this point, everybody just hates Jimmy. Jimmy is the, like, bane of all 600-pound people. Let's get rid of Jimmy, okay? Somebody, there needs to be an all points bulletin out there. If a man named Jimmy wants you to sell your knickknacks, he's trying to bleed you dry, okay? And he's going to lead you right back to 600 pounds, okay? This man's out here feeding on the fats.
And hopefully, we can get her to start doing what she needs before she does any more damage to herself and gets worse.
I mean, I already told you guys that thing was stretched out, though, like a hot dog down a hallway. She even made that puppy more stretched out somehow. She put some friggin' buffet miles on that baby.
There we go.
Hey, Dr. No.
All right, so you should be feeling a little bit better now that we've given you some medication and you had a chance to rest.
Yes, thank you.
I think the only reason you are feeling sick is you got a little overwhelmed with therapy and that got the best of you. So the good news is there is nothing to worry about with that right now.
That's a relief.
But the bad news is that we did endoscopy and your overeating has completely set your stomach back out to how it was before surgery.
All right.
I mean, she had to have some kind of inkling like that was going on, okay? If she's hitting up having a cheeseburger like one friggin' year out of surgery, I don't know. I still don't think I probably could put down a whole cheeseburger because I would be too full. Like, and she's just been pushing the limits this whole time.
So we have to do a revision surgery to fix that and get your eating under control again. But before I'm willing to consider the revision, I want you to show me you're at least heading in the right direction again. So this doesn't happen again. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna schedule your surgery for 2 months from now. And I want you to get down to 380 by then. If not, then I'll cancel your surgery, okay?
Okay.
All right. So here's what I'm going to need from you, doctor, now. I need a single doctor friend, okay? She needs a boyfriend. That's the only way she loses any weight. Apparently, she drives all her self-worth from whoever she's dating, which, you know, it sucks. She wanted to lose weight so she could not die alone, which might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Because if you're content with who you are and you're happy with yourself, I don't think you really need anybody else. But then again, people thrive, you know, when they're usually in a loving relationship, but you don't need anybody necessarily.
Okay.
So I want you to go to psychotherapy every week now because you can't afford to get much worse, and this is your last chance.
All right.
We get some help to get your head at home. Then I'll see you in 2 months. And if you need anything before then, give me a call. I'll see you soon. At this point, I'm very concerned about Erica. Not just because she undid her weight loss surgery in almost record time, and that it was the second time she failed a weight loss surgery. But it's clear her emotions are almost in complete control of her right now. And so that is the biggest obstacle we have to address right now if she's gonna have any chance to get back on track.
I'm really glad that there's nothing seriously wrong right now and that I'm not dying.
Seriously wrong? You gained 160 pounds in 4 months. Shit's fucked up. Like, okay, maybe not medically seriously wrong, but you done stretched your stomach back up to the golden mile, like the golden corral mile. So I'd say something's kind of messed up, okay? We're kind of in a bad place right now, Erica. We got some work to do.
But I'm still mad at myself for getting back to a place where I have to worry about that. And then I've stretched my stomach back out to where I have to get it fixed. So I'll make sure I do what I need to get back on track, to hit the goal, and to get surgery next month.
All right, 1 year, 6 months now. Benji is checked into the hospital, have excess skin removal surgery. Good for Benji, man. He's the only one that really put, like, the brass tacks down. He really grinded like hell to get all that weight off.
Love you. Love you too. Love you.
I'm really glad this surgery is finally happening. I know the recovery from this operation will be harder than my weight loss surgery. But I know if I just stick it out and push myself a little further, I'll be able to start pursuing all the things I've wanted since I started this journey. And I can't wait for the life I'm gonna have here really soon.
I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty brutal recovery from the surgery. I mean, think about it. If they're taking off 20 pounds of skin, or 20 or 30, like Dr. Now said, you're pretty much going to have like an open wound across your whole damn body where they took off the love handles and got rid of your extra jiggle watts. So, I don't know, dude. I still want to know what the hell's going on with David. Benji's doing great. We know that. He's getting the skin removal. What the hell happened to David, and where is Mary? Let me talk to Mary.
These are all full of stones that we have to make it go better. So it was a very good thing we removed that today, along with the excess skin. And we will go ahead and get a weight for it so we can see how much we took off of Benji today. All right, 18 pounds. That's gonna make a significant difference for him. You're gonna have a flat belly. And this also gets Benji very close to his target weight, so other than any minor skin removal Benji may want, he's done with the program. And from here on out, he can start a new diet we'll give him that focuses on maintaining instead of losing. And as long
Dude, you don't often hear on My 600-Pound Life that somebody completed the program. Usually it's just kind of this perpetual like process of, am I doing good? Am I effing up? Like, what is going, like, usually it's not, okay, I completed the program and then something good like that happens. But good for Benji, man. Way to go.
as he keeps that on, I'm confident he'll be able to do this for the long run.
2 years, 7 months.
I'm here at the hospital to get a revision for my gastric sleeve to fix how I stretch my stomach back out.
Bro, how crazy is it to be on the third surgery, the third weight loss surgery at that? She had one when she was a teenager, and now, all because of a damn breakup, you put back on like 200 pounds in what, 5 months? That's wild.
And Dr. Now is also going to remove my gallbladder today and get rid of my gallstones. So I won't have any pain or problems from those anymore. So this is a really big surgery for me today. And I'm thankful I hit the goal Dr. Now gave me to move ahead with it. I had my weigh-in and I'm at 394 today. So I lost 28 pounds in about a month and it felt really good to see that and to feel like Dr. Now is proud of me again. So I'm happy about that. But I'm still just as heartbroken over Jimmy, and I miss him just as much as ever.
Oh, for the love of God. Jimmy broke up with you over a knick-knack, woman. It was over a damn knick... It is stupid. Your little collectible dog figurines is what made the love of your life leave you. Like, you need to stop with all that already. I'm going to try to find you a damn boyfriend. This is a call to arms. Somebody's got to love her way better than Knick-Knack Man over there.
And moments like this make it even harder, because all I want is him by my side again.
I hate this guy.
Part of what I've been working on with Lola is believing that there are better days ahead. So
There's a hell of a lot of better days ahead. As long as I don't got to hear about Jimmy for one more effing second, I'm going to lose it here in a minute.
trusting that and making the choice to work hard and do what I need to get my life back. And I'm taking a big step today in doing that, to get back to where I need and have the chance to have the life I wanted and still want.
Today we are attempting to do a revision to Erica's last weight loss surgery. We did the sleeve gastrectomy on her a year and a half ago. And in the 6 months prior to her coming back to Houston, she was eating nonstop and stretched her stomach back out to the size it was before her weight loss surgery.
I mean, does it suck she has to go under and have surgery again? Hell yeah, it sucks. It's not the most comfortable thing on earth, so I would think she wouldn't want to do it again, but to each their own, I guess. Erica just wanted to go for it again.
Okay, starting the first incision.
Damn Jimmy.
All right, room light off. So we are looking to perform the gastric sleeve on her again today. And what that does is it restricts the amount of food she's able to eat in one sitting. So she will eat less.
Also, do you think she's even talking to Jimmy anymore, or she's like seriously just kind of obsessed over the man? Which I'm seriously thinking the guy needed a like address to parole to was like maybe the reason they got together. I don't know. She could just be wonderful, full of sunshine whenever she's not talking about him on a TV show. Because right now she's just negative like 50 different ways. But maybe things were great. I don't know. Maybe he thought she had money is what I was thinking. He's wanting her to sell all her stuff so they can buy a house. Like, I think Jimmy had some ulterior motives, but who knows?
Forward, take and see where I am. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. But that will always only be a temporary solution if she doesn't deal with the issues stopping her to eat. This is worse than I thought. We got a lot of adhesions, so let's see if we can get this part cleaned up. But with how high her weight has gotten again, she is still very hard risk to do any operation on, and if we encounter any issues or complications that make the risk of performing this surgery too much, then we will have to end it early. Yeah, just please be careful. Go forward, let me see. And it's not good. That part of the stomach is stuck up there. Lift it up. My biggest concern is,
Bro, what do you like? Her stomach's been stapled 3 ways to Sunday. Like, I'm pretty sure that teachers use less staples like in the classroom than she has in her freaking stomach at this point. But Erica, I guess, just go for a third time's a charm. But hopefully, we can get a better boyfriend this time. Because if she gains another 200 pounds in like 6 months, I don't think you get a fourth surgery. Like, I don't know how she's getting a third.
the amount of scar tissue she may have in her abdomen because she has had 2 weight loss surgery there already. If there's a lot of it, it will make it very problematic to do the operation like we need because the first time I operated on her, she already had some scar tissue that was problematic. All right, we're almost getting everything done. Pull back in camera and pull the stomach now. All right, I am removing the stomach. Okay, got it. Put that on the table over there. Room light on. Let's close it up. Okay, all finished. All right, Erica's surgery went very well. We had to take a lot of scar tissue off. She had a lot of adhesion, but we were able to identify the stomach and take the portion of the stomach that was excess. Now her stomach is as small as it can be. She needs to work on her eating habit.
Bro, I still can't get over how crazy these surgeries are and just how like advanced it is that they can go in and do something like this. I mean, I don't think anybody thought back in the day, you know what I'm going to do for weight loss? I'm going to have most of my stomach removed. Like, I don't think that was an option until very recently in medical history.
But right now, she's on track working with psychotherapy. And if she keeps doing that, then she'll be able to start taking back control of how she responds and copes with her emotions, instead of letting them control her. But we're gonna keep her here for a week or two, since she has no one to help her here in Houston. And then she'll need to work with a personal care assistant for a couple of weeks, until she's cleared for regular activity again. So
I mean, isn't this kind of crazy? Dr. Now is definitely going above and beyond to help Erica. Now we just need Erica to help Erica. Because Jimmy ain't it. Okay, that guy's not the answer to all your friggin' problems.
if Erica continues to focus and work hard like she needs from here on out, then she will not only be able to turn her situation around, but will be able to get her down to her target weight in the next 6 to 8 months. And she'll be done with the program at that point.
All right, 1 year, 7 months. Benji. I need to see David. I know Benji knocked it out of the park. Where's David? Did he leave that woman too? Where is this man out just running around the town with this like corn dog in his pants? Like, tell me what the hell's going on with David?
It's been a little over a month since my skin removal surgery, and Dr. Now says I'm healing up well. So he took my sutures out a couple weeks ago, but he says it'll be another month or so before all the swelling goes down completely. And then 8 or 9 months for the scars to start to blend in and go away. But I'm already amazed at how flat my stomach looks. I never thought I'd be this skinny ever in my life. Starting this journey almost 2 years ago, I knew I was determined to lose the weight, but I never dreamed I'd have lost this much.
I've had these sores, I guess, ever since I started getting real heavy. It feels like your skin's about to tear. I got lymphedema in my left leg. It swells up. So I need to get the weight off so I can be healthy. So my wife, Amanda, and then my daughter, Lorelai, won't have to take care of me.
But with all the excess...
Okay, so Benji had all the right motivation. He's saying all the right things. He didn't want people to have to take care of him. So hats off to Benji. The guy did amazing. He knocked it out of the park. But man, those scars are pretty friggin' wicked. But I guess if you're taking off 18 pounds off of somebody's stomach, it would be a pretty big scar.
Skin removed. I'm excited about all the things I'm planning on doing. Dr. Now told me I should be down to my target weight in the next month or 2. So no more surgeries unless any more excess skin bothers me. But right now it's not bothering me and I feel great because I can be as active as I want without anything holding me back.
What are you doing?
I'm just drinking a cup of coffee.
All right, I'm get outside and wash my truck and everything. I don't know if you want to wrangle up your kid, if y'all want to come out there or whatever, but that's what I'll be doing.
All right.
All right.
Some of the biggest changes that I've seen in Benji now that he's lost all of his weight and had the skin removal, he just seems like he's a lot more happy now and just seems to have a lot more confidence.
Well, thank God he's the happy one out of everybody here, because I haven't seen much emotion come out of Amanda. Am I tripping? Because she seems like stone friggin' wall, man. That woman has not smiled. I don't think I've seen any kind of happy out of her for a split second. But David and Benji, maybe they made up. I don't know. Maybe they're still pissed off at how they did it, or David did Mary dirty. Because I thought he did her dirty too, and I didn't even have I had no horse in the fight.
It means a lot for our family. He can do more stuff. He's able to be more active. He can move around better. His mobility is just a lot better.
Is that even a friggin' saying? Horse in the fight? Cow in the... I don't know. There's some saying about that. I have no hat in the ring.
I plan to start living my life to the fullest and pursuing my dreams. One big step I'm taking to do that is by starting my own local transport business over the next month or two. And if all goes well over the next few months and the business gets going, then I told everyone that we celebrate our success and new life by taking them anywhere they wanted to go for vacation. So I'm hoping the next few months are the most exciting of my life, and I can't wait to see what's ahead for me and my family now that I have my life back and I can be the father and husband I've wanted to be for so long now.
I mean, I hope his transport company really took off and he got to do all those things, but we're not going to figure that out in this episode. All right, I guess we're back to Jimmy. Erica, I mean. While recovering at home from a revision surgery, Erica fell and injured herself. She was transported to the hospital, which part of me wonders, did she take a tumble because she just didn't want to be alone? I mean, because she seems like she's really friggin' struggling right now. Also, I mean, I took a friggin' tumble too. But, yep, the PT sucks ass for that for sure.
I have brought Erica back here to the hospital to try to run some tests to see if she caused any internal damage to her sutures from a sleeve revision we did on her a week and a half ago. According to Erica, she was trying to take a shower when she slipped and fell.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
She was
Yeah, well, it's not going to feel friggin' good. How hard would you have to fall to pop your stomach, though? Like, that's what I need to know. How hard did she fall? I guess in the shower, man, she would have took a hell of a tumble, right? She would have went right end over end, slipped. I mean, showers are dangerous for all fat and skinny folk.
supposed to be waiting for her personal care assistant to help her with any strenuous activity like taking a shower. But she decided to do it on her own. And she didn't tell us she fell until she started to feel some pain in her abdomen. But when she called me, I sent an ambulance to bring her here so we can make sure she didn't do any damage internally. But to determine that, we normally do a CAT scan to avoid having to do another invasive procedure if nothing is wrong. But at Erica's weight, she's likely still too big to even fit. So we may not be able to perform one on her.
Bro, I'm just wondering when something good's gonna happen to Erica, because it seemed like everything was going great when Jimmy was around. She was super happy, yada, yada, yada. And then it's just been one bad thing after another as soon as Loverboy was out of the damn picture. And I think a lot of that's just her negativity just coming out that way. If she was more positive, maybe things would be going a little better for her. But then again, I guess you can't predict like a fall in the shower, but it's almost like she wants bad things to happen because she's just that unhappy.
All right. You feeling okay? You're gonna be fine. You're in pain? All right.
Oh.
It's a weight problem, huh? All right. Let's move back in a bit.
I mean, that thing shouldn't be revving that damn hard. She just had her stomach cut out again. She was below 4. Do you guys think she just started eating again and maybe saw how many Twinkies she could stuff in there and then her like stomach popped, or did she actually fall? Now, if she fell in the shower, she couldn't have got back up. She couldn't even get off that chair, right? There's no way. I think she just overate at this point. I'm speculating way too much though.
Since Erica is in fact still too big to fit in the CAT-scan machine, I have no choice but to take her into an emergency surgery to make sure she didn't cause any damage that needs to be repaired. Because if she has even a small bleed internally, her health could start to deteriorate rapidly at any moment.
Bro, how crazy is it that Erica is already being rushed back into surgery again? Like this, she can't catch a break for nothing. All right, doctor now rushed Erica into emergency surgery.
I am performing an emergency surgery on Erica to see if she has torn any sutures and has any internal bleeding that can be life-threatening. And
Dude, this might actually be the most surgeries I've ever seen done on one person. No, there was a couple of them that had like a few skin removal surgeries. So, but as far as like bariatric surgery goes, this is definitely the most I've seen in 2 episodes performed on one person.
can already see some bleeding, so it is a good thing we did. But I'm looking for a source right now. Follow me. A little bit this way. There it is. It looked like she ruptured 2 sutures around her abdomen that could have led her to bleed out in a day. So we need to repair those, then suction out the internal bleeding. Almost got it. Okay.
Bro, she could have bled out in a day from that? Damn, that's scary. I was thinking, nah, it's not that friggin' serious. You know, she'll be all right.
Good. Room light on. Let's close it up. Okay, all finished. All right, haircut surgery went very well. Everything is back to normal and the damage is repaired. But she's very lucky. We took this step to bring her back into surgery because this could have been a close call. But I repaired the sutures and she should recover in the next day or 2. But
Bro, can we make this the last time we open up Erica? Like, it's gotta be. You gotta be at the friggin' limit at this point, right? We're not doing any more surgeries on her, are we?
since she's not following all the doctor's orders, we're gonna keep her here for a week or so to make sure she doesn't try to do too much on her own again. But this won't have any long-term effect on her or set her back since we address it in time.
Is she really trying to do too much on her own, though? I mean, I guess she slipped and fell. But if she didn't need help up, that's what I'm confused about, because she couldn't get off the chair. So I was like, did she eat too much? But then that wouldn't pop the sutures. Would I don't know, man. Did she try to eat something she shouldn't? Like, 2 years, 8 months.
When I fell and got hurt, it was one of the scariest moments of my life. But I'm very thankful.
Dude, if she just sits here and says, the only thing that flashed before my eyes was Jimmy. I just kept thinking, where's my Jimmy? Like, if she goes there, I'm just stopping this shit right now.
I was able to get my phone to call Dr. Now so they could come get me and take me to the hospital. But when that happened, in that moment when I was lying there thinking I was gonna die, it was clear to me that I have to have help and support to do this, or something like that's gonna happen again. So now that I'm recovered, I've decided to move back to California. I'm packing up the last of my stuff here, which isn't a lot since I sold so much of it before moving back down here.
Oh, for that Tinder swindler mother that just takes advantage of all the fat people and all their knick-knack collections.
And then the movers are gonna come and get it and take it back. And they're gonna ship my car for me too, because I don't wanna do that drive again on my own. And I'm flying back tonight. And I'm able to stay with my sister until I get a new place. I'm hoping I'm able to get my old place back, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. By doing this, Dr. Now will likely tell me I'm done with the program. But I think this trip to Houston gave me all the tools I need to be successful.
I mean, why not? You did get another weight loss surgery. You snuck in there and got another one of those puppies, and then you got another one done, and like just a revision to save your friggin' life to stop you from bleeding out. But I don't know, man. This guy had you sell all your stuff. He was Prince Charming with a little bit of a cash flow problem. Okay, Prince Charming did not have all the dough. Okay, but yeah, I guess selling all your belongings was the best way to keep the man around. And then when you didn't want to sell some, he said, peace F out, or peace out F you kind of thing.
Until I get to my target weight. And once I do that, I think Dr. Now will take me back and do skin removal. And I think Jimmy will see I can be that person he saw when we got back together.
Oh my God. I hope Jimmy, I hope I never have to hear his name again. Also, part of me hopes that the guy just friggin' joined some kind of nudist community, is out there with a boyfriend. Like, I don't know what the hell Jimmy's got going on, but it's not you, Erica. Jimmy gives 0 F's about you. Has the man called and checked on you? Or are you just that, she's obsessive to the point where it's kind of scaring me a little bit.
So I'm going back to fight for the life I want. I may not have Jimmy, but at least I have family back in California.
God, I'm telling you, I never want to hear this man's name again. I hope he is somewhere with an upside down pogo stick just bouncing away. Like, that's what I hope happens to him.
Once I get back home, I plan to work as hard as I can to have the future Dr. Now and Lola say I can have, and hopefully with Jimmy in it.
Fucking Jimmy. All right, so maybe his business is taken off, but we're back with Benji. Is that David? Is that David?
Over the last couple of months, I've felt like I'm living a completely new life. I started a local transport business. I'm getting a lot of business through word of mouth and referrals. It's going really well, and I'm hoping if I keep working hard, I'll be able to grow it even more, to where I can have a fleet of trucks working all around town. So it's been really exciting. 2 years ago, I would have never had this opportunity to start taking control of my life because of how my weight was holding me back.
Dude, I mean, Benji is kind of the prime example of what can happen when you take full advantage of the opportunities you're given. Because I get really sick of people when they act like they never had that one like life-defining day. Because I think everybody can think back and they can think of that one day where they just like didn't make the right choice, or they did make the right choice, right? And they went for it. But everybody has that life-defining day. Benji just took advantage of it, and the Erica and David kind of really didn't, but
that's not who I am anymore. I'm no longer watching my life pass me by from the sidelines. So I'm really excited about my future and what it holds for me and my family now, because I'm able to do so much more with them too.
1 year, 11
Lorelai
months.
and me are going scuba diving in Lake Conroe today. This is the first time we're going underwater like this outside of a pool. So it's exciting. And they have a little underwater treasure hunt at the bottom that'll be fun.
Dude, I want to go friggin' scuba diving. That looks like a lot of fun. Except knowing my luck, I would probably try to start a fight with a shark, and I would get like Steve Irwin or something by some kind of manta ray or something. I don't know. I like to poke things that are poisonous. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I would definitely die underwater.
We've been taking classes to get certified because we're going to the beach soon. I promised my family I would take them wherever they want on vacation to celebrate and thank them for their support and their belief in me. And me and Lorelai want to be able to do some deep sea dives with fishes and sea life and whatever we can. I'm really thankful to have this time with her because I know she's going to be grown up and on her own soon. So getting to do things like this with her is very precious to me, and one of the things I'm most thankful for. And I feel like I can finally be a present father with her, to be the best dad I can. And I feel like losing the weight has also helped me be a better husband.
Look, like Benji's the guy that I like, the one that's appreciative of the people that were there when he was at his worst. And he doesn't just kind of say, peace out, suckers. Thanks for being there while I sucked. But now I'm better, so I'm good to go. That's kind of what David did, in my opinion. I don't like when people kind of take that. The grass is greener now, so I'm going to hightail it before it needs cut, you know.
Amanda and me are able to do a lot more together. I felt like there was this distance between us in the past because of my weight.
That's called your stomach. It kind of gets in the way of some things, but I don't know. Now that's all gone. Hopefully things are going great, but she's never going to smile. This woman's pissed off at her, like Earth.
But that's all different now, so I feel our relationship is getting stronger.
I'm glad we got to spend this time together.
Fun. It was nice.
Maybe we can do it more often.
So,
does that count? Was that a smile? I don't know. Maybe we can do it more often. Robot have feelings.
Thankful to have a future again and to know I can be there for my family now.
All right, I think that's about the end of this one, isn't it? There's nothing else to it, but that's the end of it. Erica never got her Jimmy Johns, as she gained 200 pounds in 5 friggin' months, which is crazy. But Erica's self-worth's all screwed up. If you drive or you like the value for yourself only comes from how you see yourself in a relationship, how do you expect that to work? It's not going to end well for anybody, especially you. If that's all you can see as yourself is like being a relationship, if your value comes from like who you're with, I don't know. I never liked that dynamic. I think everybody should think very highly of themselves and kind of just walk out of the door living like every single day just knowing that they're the best thing on friggin' earth, because nobody can really replace you. You think about it, there's only one of you. So you're the best you on earth, technically by default, okay? You're winning. But all right, David ditched his long-term girlfriend, wife, whatever she was, for some woman that he had been, I guess, fantasizing about for 20 years, which kind of creepy. Kind of a little bit of stalkerish creepiness going on there, okay? But maybe David's a great guy. Maybe that's working out great for him. Maybe Mary was an enabler. Maybe she sucked. Erica, come on, get over Jimmy. Jimmy sucks. Benji did great, man. I'm super happy for him. Super happy for his kid, you know? And I wish him nothing but the best with the transport company. But let me know, was I too negative on this one? Was I harping on things? Or am I taking it a little too far with saying that I'm going to blow my eardrums out if I have to hear that guy's name one more damn time? But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what the hell you guys think about this one. I don't know. Things have got to be going better for Erica now. At least I hope. So let's see. I'll see y'all later. Bye.